Welcome back to my channel, guys. And trust me, what's coming next week might be one of the most explosive turns we've seen in a long time because secrets are finally blowing up everywhere and somebody may not survive what's coming. Now, before we dive into the chaos, here's the quick update. Monday is apparently going to be a replay episode, which honestly kind of feels cruel after the cliffhangers we just got hit with. So the real drama starts on Tuesday, and if you ask me, Tuesday's episode looks absolutely unhinged already. Let's start with Sonny because, wow, this man is about to connect dots that were never supposed to be connected. After weeks of suspicion, manipulation, and half-truths, Sonny finally learns the horrifying truth. Sidwell was the one who killed Dalton. Yeah. That bombshell is finally out in the open. But that's not even the craziest part. Britt apparently spills another devastating secret and reveals that Pascal helped move Dalton's body out of the castle afterward. So now Sonny suddenly realizes this wasn't one random murder. This was a coordinated cover-up. And honestly, guys, I think this changes everything. Because once Sonny understands Sidwell, Pascal, and Cullum are all tangled together in this dark mess, he's not going to sit quietly anymore. We all know how Sonny operates. He doesn't forgive betrayal. He destroys people over it. But here's where things get really dangerous. Britt may also tell Sonny that Cullum killed Marco, and if that happens, oh, it's over. Because Marco's death still hangs over everyone like a curse. Lucas is shattered. The town is traumatized. And Sonny, finding out Cullum is responsible, could trigger an all-out war. I honestly think Sonny's already planning 3 moves ahead. First, he'll manipulate Sidwell and Cullum into turning against each other. Then, once they're weakened, Pascal becomes the final target. Cold, strategic, brutal. But wait, that's not all. Because during all of this chaos, Sonny may uncover another horrifying secret. Jocelyn is trapped inside Sidwell's castle. And the second Sonny realizes that, everything changes. Forget revenge for a second. Forget Dalton. Forget Marco. Sonny sees Jocelyn like family, and if you ask me, there is absolutely no way he sits back while she's being held captive. I think rescuing Jocelyn instantly becomes priority number 1. The problem is, they may already be too late. Now, here's the twist I did not see coming. Valentine somehow learns the truth too. And suddenly, Valentine may launch his own rescue mission to save Jocelyn before anyone else can even react. That's huge, because we know Carly has been desperate for answers, desperate for action, desperate for somebody to bring Anna home too. And I honestly think Carly might strike a shocking deal here. She could allow Valentine to go after Anna, but only after Jocelyn is safely rescued first. That means everything now revolves around Jocelyn's survival. And honestly, the deeper we go into this story, the darker it feels. Meanwhile, Britt's situation may spiral completely out of control. Because Britt and Rocco appear ready to run. They know danger is closing in. They know staying where they are could get them killed. So they prepare an escape plan. But here comes the nightmare scenario. Cullum overhears them. Guys, imagine realizing your escape failed before it even began. That's exactly the kind of sick twist Cullum would enjoy. So now Britt and Rocco could suddenly find themselves captured, cornered, or worse. And the scary part is nobody may know where they are. Lulu and Dante are already starting to panic because Rocco is missing. Calls go unanswered. Communication fails. And Lulu gets that gut feeling, that horrible instinct, telling her something is deeply wrong. She may even suspect Britt took Rocco and ran. But here's the tragic irony. Lulu and Dante probably have no idea Britt and Rocco might already be in serious danger. If Cullum has them imprisoned somewhere, then every second matters now. And honestly, I think Lulu's desperation is about to explode. She may even blame herself for not acting sooner. But over on another side of town, another mystery is quietly getting more disturbing. The truth about Delilah. Alexis and Ava are reportedly leaving town together to investigate Delilah's real identity, and this storyline suddenly feels way bigger than we first thought. Ava apparently believes there's somebody out there who knows the entire truth, and that person may connect everything back to Ethan. Now, hold on, because this part is suspicious as hell. Why would Ethan panic if Alexis and Ava start digging deeper? Unless he's hiding something truly awful. I'm starting to wonder if Ethan had a much darker relationship with Delilah than anyone realized. Was Delilah his ex? Was the child actually his? Did something happen between them that Ethan has spent years covering up? Because if Ethan hears Alexis and Ava are getting close to the truth, I would not be shocked at all if he suddenly disappears from town. And when characters start running, that usually means guilt. Meanwhile, Lucas is still drowning in grief over Marco's death. Honestly, some of Lucas's scenes lately have been heartbreaking because you can feel the rage building underneath the sadness. Marco's death changed him. And now Lucas seems to understand that justice may never happen unless somebody forces it to happen. The problem? Lucas may not be strong enough to get revenge alone. So now it looks like he could secretly turn to somebody else for help. And that raises a terrifying question. Who exactly would Lucas trust enough to help destroy Cullum? Because depending on who he chooses, this revenge story could become absolutely lethal. But guys, the most horrifying part of all this still comes back to Jocelyn, because her situation may become catastrophic. Apparently, Cassius is blindsided after being attacked, and the man completely loses control. And when Cassius gets angry, people end up dead. There's growing speculation that Cassius may decide to eliminate Jocelyn permanently, then frame one of his own underlings for the murder. And if that happens, the fallout would be unimaginable, because Cassius still has everybody fooled. Most people still don't realize he's corrupt. They don't realize he's manipulating everyone from the shadows. And somehow he's still hiding behind the fake Nathan identity without being exposed. That's insane to me. This man has been operating in plain sight the entire time while everyone looks the other direction. So if Cassius makes his move against Jocelyn before Sonny or Valentine reaches her, this rescue mission could turn into a recovery mission instead. And honestly, I don't think viewers are emotionally prepared for that possibility, because the deeper this story goes, the more it feels like somebody major is about to fall. Sonny is preparing for war. Valentine is preparing a rescue. Lucas wants revenge. Lulu is panicking. Alexis and Ava are uncovering buried secrets. And somewhere in the middle of all this madness, Jocelyn may be fighting for her life completely alone. But here's the part that really keeps bothering me, guys. What if Sidwell's castle isn't the real endgame? What if somebody even more dangerous has been controlling this entire nightmare from behind the scenes the whole time? Because the timing of these secrets coming out all at once feels way too convenient. And if that final twist hits next week, Nobody is walking away the same again.